Hey guys, this is Chris from Ron Boots Farm, and today we're going to build some rabbit cages. Alright guys, been a while since we posted a video, but I wanted to do an update on the rabbit cages we built. Seems like a year or two ago now. I'll put the link to the videos up above. And also we're going to do a quick build of some additional rabbit cages. So here is the first ones we built. If you'll remember, if you've seen any of our older videos, we just built these basically for free. The frame here, basically all of this was a pallet that some playground equipment was delivered in. So you know, all the thing that only money we have into this is some of the wire. I already had some left over from other projects. I think I bought a roll or two, I can't remember now, and the hinges and the latches. So basically we have a 4-hole rabbit pen. Just put it on some 4x4 legs that were also spares from other projects. In fact, they were, I think, left over from building the chicken runs here. And I think the last video I had done, we had gotten them moved out here and got everything but the doors wired in, so they are wired. And I had to put 2 more latches on those doors. I got those done, and these are ready to go. We are getting rabbits here on the farm soon. Now I did use hardware cloth on the bottom. I've since learned that it's better to use a little bit wider wire. So we'll have to see how that works out. There's also some wood that the rabbits will be able to get to, and I've also since read, let me open this up so the camera will focus, that they will chew on that. So we'll have to see how this goes, and you know, eventually maybe these will be replaced by a different set of pin, but basically, again, these were almost free. So yeah, they may chew this up. We'll have to see what happens with that. But again, pretty much didn't spend anything on these. So those are ready. I got some more waters, feeders. I just stuck both these in here while I was playing around getting on the wire, but I have some more of the J feeders, some more waters, and I also even have some of these type of waters, though that's plastic, and I've also heard that rabbits will chew on those, so we'll see how long those last. Some hay feeders. So that's those are done, and we are going to build some more out of some wire shelving. We'll show you that in just a second. And they are going to be installed over here, as we are getting 5 rabbits, plus there'll be room for some grow outs when they have kits. So let's go over and we'll talk about the wire shelving ones we're going to build. All right guys, we're going to go back in the barn here and work on these wire shelving. Now, I've never built these before. In fact, I've never even raised rabbits before. But I did want to show this so you can see that if you want to get started, you just got to get to it. Just got to do the work, and anybody can do it. So I'm going to flip the camera around here so you can see this shelving and talk about how I'm going to build it. Shelving that I ordered from Lowe's. I went and picked it up. Just Rubbermaid 20 by 12 shelving. Now I got this idea for some other YouTube videos. Now I've already cut these in 9-foot lengths. That's why you see the pieces over here. But I got this from J Null Zero, is where I originally saw the plans. He's another YouTuber that raises rabbits, and seen several other YouTubers build these as well. Now most of the ones I've seen, they've used 16-inch wide shelving and used some of this with a smaller, closer wire where the gaps are closer for the bottom. So you don't have problems with feet going through. It gives them more for the rabbits to rest on, or babies falling through them. And they've used wider for the sides and top, and I'm guessing that's probably because it's cheaper. But my space, a lot of them too have put 2 of these together. Basically, if you flip that one over and put it together to make the bottom, so it was wider, and they put more dividers to make the different holes for the rabbits. But my space won't allow for 2 of them. That space I just showed will be just about right for a 20-inch cage. Then I can make them wider to give them more space, but 20 inches out, and still have room to get by there to open the cages and get to the rabbits and all that. So I needed these shelves, and I couldn't find any with a wider that was the same type of shelf, or in the same lengths. These came in 12-foot lengths, and I would have had to order like 4-foot lengths because they were out of 6 and 8 foot. And so I just went ahead and ordered 4 of the same size. So we're going to try that, see how it works out. So I'm going to make 1 9-foot section. We'll use hog ring to put a lot of that together. I also have some some baling wire or rebar wire ties if needed, and I'll probably use those like baling wire or something to make the lid. And then I have some leftovers here to make the ends, and we'll get this put together and I'll show you what it looks like and how I did it once that's done. All right guys, here it is, almost finished. I will go back and tighten up some wiring and that kind of thing, but pretty simple to put together. Now I did do a few things differently than I've seen on other videos. One, I don't know if you can see it, but of course you have your stronger wires here, your bracing going underneath the wires here. Hopefully you can see that. And on the other videos, they turned the bottom one up so that this lip here was up, and they basically could just make the lips overlap all the way around. But I wanted that to be at the bottom and something the rabbits didn't have to sit on. So I turned that up, which of course left a lip back here, but I figured when I mounted it, that would make a difference. I also had some issues where it didn't work out quite right for my lid to work, because there's just one on top that I've wired with baling wire on the back, basically as hinges to raise this up, which is hard to get you to see when I'm trying to hold the camera, but basically it just raises up. I have two in here that I'm gonna put in there to make, those are just cut-offs I'm gonna use to make, to separate the separate pin in there. I'm gonna use one of these probably for another one of my does that I'm getting, and the other end is a grow out pin. So I haven't wired those in yet, that's why they fell over. So here you can see where I cut it, and then it was too short and I just stuck a piece in there. So don't think everything has to be perfect. Part of working around the farm is just taking what you got and making do. But I think this will work out okay. Definitely if I built another one, it would be better the second go around, but this will work just fine. We'll get it installed out there in the chicken barn where the rabbits are gonna go. And for the first time, and just less than an hour's work, I thought it came out pretty well. Again, I'm gonna go back and just use those hog ring clips. And in some places, I think I'm gonna go back and use some rebar wire and twist that up just to make sure everything's together pretty strong. I will also at some point, when I decide exactly where that divider is gonna be, which is probably gonna be, I'm thinking 3 feet, that would give them 3 feet by 20 inches. I may go a little bit further since she will be in there, the doe will be in there all the time. Then I'm gonna cut the lid where I could raise one section and then raise another one, but I'll figure that part out later. Most likely I won't do that till after I get it installed out there. So that's it, gonna cut this one off. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.